In a recent interview with Automotive News Europe, the CEO of Volkswagen's passenger car division, Thomas Schaefer, was questioned about how the company intends to profit from the affordable electric car idea, which was unveiled as the ID.2 electric car. It is expected that the 2026 Volkswagen ID.2 will go on sale for less than $27,000 when it goes on sale in 2025. This means it will be cheaper than every electric vehicle now on the market, including the Chevrolet Bolt. With such a low asking price, it is simple to wonder how Volkswagen intends to generate a profit, given the margins will be so small. So, what are some of the features that we should expect to see in the 2026 Volkswagen ID.2? The number of electric vehicles with the average consumer's budget is still somewhat limited, particularly in the United States, even though major automakers have made several assurances over the years. Recent revelations concerning the Volkswagen ID.2 All concept has the potential to shift this perception. However, it has not been determined whether or not the small electric vehicle would be sold in the United States, even though such an electric hatch would be pretty successful in these markets. The possibility of a vehicle that offers figures comparable to that of the Volkswagen Golf at a price point cheaper than that of the Golf cannot help but excite us. Because the Golf moniker will probably be retired in the near future and replaced by the ID.2 name, we may be looking at the electric version of the classic hatchback. The exterior of the new Volkswagen ID.2 hatchback is fairly subdued, just like the exterior of every version of the Golf. According to Volkswagen, this automobile is a glimpse of a new design language for the brand that will be centered on three pillars: stability, likability, and excitement. The Volkswagen logo in the middle of the front grille is the only thing that breaks up the otherwise uniform front lighting signature. The vehicle will come standard with IQ Light LED matrix headlights. However, it is currently unknown whether or not these headlights will be available as an option. To provide the impression of a three-door hatchback, the rear door handles have been covered, the fenders have a lot of flares, and the wheels with 5 spokes are appealing but not overly complicated. Volkswagen was eager to highlight the design of the C-pillar, which reinterprets the look of the original Golf and draws influence from it. In case you were wondering, the diameter of those wheels is 20 inches, which, compared to the relatively small dimensions of the car, makes them very substantial. The ID.2 All concept electric hatchback has a sunroof that provides a panoramic view. The fact that it has clean, uncomplicated lines suggests that it will likely hold up well over time. It is impossible to anticipate the other colours available for the Volkswagen ID.2 except the blue it was unveiled with. However, this is a car we believe should be specified in brilliant colours to add a pop of flair to it. The colour palette of the ID.4 that is currently for sale is rather dreary, except for the optional Aurora Red. We hope that Volkswagen will provide a few more daring options for the youthful ID.2. The dimensions of the Volkswagen ID.2 All concept suggests a hatchback that will be ideal for manoeuvring in and out of gaps in the city. It is over 9 inches shorter than the current Golf 8 GTI, measuring 159.4 inches in length. The electric vehicle has a height of 60.2 inches, a width of 71.3 inches, and a wheelbase that measures 102.3 inches. It is expected that the production models will adhere quite closely to these dimensions. There was no information regarding the ID.2's curb weight, however, we anticipate it will be 3,500 to 3,600 pounds, making it approximately the same weight as a Chevy Bolt EV. The inside of the Volkswagen ID.2 All concept exhibits sleek lines and a fully digital cockpit. Yet what might have been perceived as an uninteresting appearance has been brought to life by sophisticated ambient lighting. Despite its more modest exterior proportions, the company has stated that the production model would have a significant amount of inside space on par with the Golf. This indicates that the second row should accommodate 2 adults without feeling cramped. The Volkswagen ID.2 will not only feature roomy seats, but it will also debut some innovative storage and cargo solutions. Although the backrest of the front passenger seat can also be folded down, the backrest of the rear seats can fold down at a ratio of 40 to 60. Customers can now transport incredibly lengthy things in the continuous load area that is 86.6 inches long. The Volkswagen ID.2 should have 15.5 cubic feet of cargo capacity with the seats in the normal position. On the other hand, the ID.2 has an additional storage compartment under the rear bench that offers 1.7 cubic feet of room. A total of 46.9 cubic feet of space is available for cargo when the rear seat is folded down. When you get back into the driver's seat, the digital gauge cluster measures 10.9 inches and features optional retro-themed digital dials. Additionally, the interface is controlled by a touchscreen measuring 12.9 inches. The ID.2 All concept car has a separate air conditioning panel and a little thumb wheel to regulate the volume. This is because VW is hard at work modifying the controls in its vehicles to be ergonomically friendly once more. The new steering wheel includes 2 thumb wheels and 2 buttons on either side of it, but it does not have an excessive number of controls that could be distracting. Including motorized seats that massage the occupants will increase comfort, but we expect these features will be available as add-ons. Additional features include a head-up display, multiple USB-C connections with 45 watts of power each, inductive chargers embedded into the front seat backrests, wireless charging in the front seats, and a 230-volt outlet. The compact Volkswagen needs to come standard with all the latest driver assistance technology, such as Park Assist Plus, which has a memory function. The new Volkswagen ID.2 All rides on a brand new platform dubbed MEB Entry, developed by VW Group. This will be the first vehicle based on the MEB platform to have a layout with front-wheel drive, since the Volkswagen ID.3 and other related cars utilize either rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. The new Volkswagen ID.2 All concept car has a high-output motor built neatly into the front axle. This motor is capable of producing 226 horsepower. This package will accelerate from 0 to 62 miles per hour in less than 7 seconds, and the highest speed will be electronically regulated to 99 miles per hour. Although Volkswagen has not provided specifics of the battery configurations available for the ID.2 All, the most fuel-efficient versions of the vehicle will have a range of approximately 280 miles. Because of advances in battery technology, the total capacity will likely be close to 50 kilowatt hours. According to Volkswagen, the battery technology will be state-of-the-art. The new Volkswagen ID.2 All can be charged from 10 to 80% full in just 20 minutes using DC quick chargers. Additionally, the experts guarantee that it will have a long range every day of the year, even though electric cars are known to reduce the range in cold weather. The new Volkswagen ID.2 All should provide a comfortable and secure driving experience thanks to the front-wheel drive MEB Entry platform. This should be comparable to the relaxed character of the Volkswagen Golf. The brand is also aiming for a ride comfort that is silky smooth and opulent to fit the premium quality of the interior. So, when is the 2026 Volkswagen ID.2 coming out? The Volkswagen ID.2 is scheduled to make its debut in Europe in the year 2025, most likely as a model for the year 2026. It is one of 10 new electric vehicles that Volkswagen intends to introduce by 2026. Whether or not it will be available in the United States is still yet to be disclosed. Moreover, taking into account the number of tiny hatchbacks removed from the local market over the past several years, this is not a good sign for customers in the United States. Although the target price of the 2026 Volkswagen ID.2 was $27,000 at the time this video was made, this may not necessarily be a genuine reflection of pricing inside the US market. The larger Volkswagen ID.4 has a starting price of an enticing $38,995, but the primary goal with the ID.2 is to make EV ownership accessible. So pricing is expected to be far cheaper. If it were to come to the United States, this car might make VW EV ownership a reality for many Americans. The hypothetical price may be as low as $20,000 if the taxpayer is eligible for a tax credit. Very few other price-competitive competitors are currently on the market in the United States, with the Chevrolet Bolt EV leading with a starting MSRP of $26,500 before subsidies. The price of the present Mini Cooper SE is more than that of the Bolt, but in 2024, a new version of the Mini Cooper SE will be released with a significantly increased range. This model will be another contender to the 2026 ID. That's all from this video. What do you think of this car? Would you prefer the Golf or the ID.2? See you in the next one.